kiss me on the mouth with that tuna fish? Oh, please don't. I was just wondering if you like to eat the sweater off my old Honda Civic. Okay, if anybody came in right now as that's what I was singing, that would be hilarious to me. Just utterly hilarious for no reason whatsoever, friends. Stuff and things with the doodads. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hey, James. I got some time between students. Thought I'd just say hi. What's up, Ethan? Oh, I like to kiss myself on the foot with an old shoe on. Hey, Ryan. Don't you go judging my jean buying lifestyle. This is actually how I teach. It's not weird. You're weird. Did you take the garbage out like you promised you would? Did you touch heaven when you did your chores? Oh, Ethan, where you been last week? Did you touch yours? It's always Monday in the James Bond house. He's got a big old 2x4. Take that how you will, son. We're live here on Twitch and YouTube. We are live here on Twitch and the YouTubes. Next is the X-Tube and the double YouTube. Did you take out the trash? Did you kiss my wombats? Did you let Ethan grind your coffee on the morning of the Last Supper time? Oh, I play 3 random chords, and it sounds like I'm from the 90s. Making random things up as I go. Making up random things as I go. Oh, Mr. James Bond. Did you kiss my pinky toe? That's kind of weird, James Bond. You seemed like a big toe person to me. You seemed like a big person toe to me. Oh, have you seen Jacob Restituto? Kiss my pinky toe. Have you seen Jacob Restituto? Kiss my pinky toe. Oh, Chris is here. He's a man from New Zealand, as opposed to Old Zealand, where Ethan's from. Ethan takes out garbage cans, even though it's not trash day. No, no. Are you feeling better, Chris? Oh, Chris, how are you feeling now? Ah, it's your first time Hero? This is Hero's first stream. James, what do you call a line of rabbits jumping backwards? 'Cause Ethan's jokes are mean. I said G, E, F sharp minor. I said G, E major. Hey Chris, thanks for resubbing on Twitch, Chris. Welcome, Hero. This is a chord. This is A minor and an F for sure. Welcome, Hero. This is a chord. Ryan Rasmussen is here. I'm gonna go back to asking you guys about my feet. I'm gonna go back to this wonderful beat. Have you seen Jacob Restituto? Kiss my pinky toe. I said, oh, oh, whoa. Kissing my pinky toe. Don't touch my elbows. Kiss my pinky toe. I have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun being me. Oh my god. What's up, everybody? I don't have access to the participants thing, so I'm noodling between students. You might hear some ambient noise. It's other lessons going on beside me. Jude is teaching beside me, teaching a kid that's just shredding it up on his Jackson 6-string. I love it. I love it. I should record it, and I have all the means to record this at home. I really should. I absolutely should. You think? Touch my pinky toe. Jacob Restituto. I have this playing on the big screen in the main room of the academy. No. Hey, Steve. Nice. You made it in. Cool. By the way, while I'm noodling here, if anybody has a guitar question, please ask it, guys. I'm in the mood to talk guitar stuff. Just a random surprise live stream. I like to do these from time to time. Surprise the live stream. That was a sourdough. Should write a Brother Sam song. What should I do? Brother Sam could have like. What is a fret? A fret is technically the metal line that you're seeing here running up and down, or the vertical metal lines. These ones indicate like a numeric value, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., to tell us where they are. They separate the guitar in what's called half steps or semitones to make the pitches get a little bit louder or higher this way, and softer and or quieter that way, if that makes sense. Well, what's interesting is the fret is actually the metal bar, but guitar players will refer to the entire square between the metal bars as the fret. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. What is the note? What is note minors, like F sharp minor? Oh, okay, so minor, major, diminished, augmented, all this stuff is what's referred to as quality, so it's a type of chord or a type of series of notes played at the same time. They all have numeric values, like an equation that's built to them, but I won't bore you with that. But this is what an F minor sounds like. Or you said F sharp minor? There's an F sharp minor. If I add one note difference to it, this guy going right here becomes F sharp major. See, it sounds kind of happier. Clearly this guitar is going out of tune. That's professional. Hear the difference? Just like that. Hero says, I've been trying to learn theory for some time. I get that a lot, brother. I get that a lot. If you need any help with theory, just pick my brain. I'm here for you, my friend. What is a good way to learn scales or practice them? So practicing scales kind of has a two-parter. If you're trying to develop a technique like getting faster, that's going to be a different regimen than trying to develop your theory knowledge. What I've always been an advocate for is kind of learning the family tree method. So start with learning the major scale, like shapes like this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, meow, woof. That's the technical way it goes. Woof, meow, bark, meow, woof, bark. James Bond is really awesome. He's a cool guy. That's what happens when you get to the octave. You have to sing about how awesome James is. But major scale... right? Some people do it this way. It's the same scale, they just shape it a different way on the fretboard. I'm a huge advocate for 3 notes per string because it'll stretch your hand out. And then learn the minor scale as well, because these two scales are super abundant everywhere, and usually when you're learning fancy things like Phrygian this or Aeolian that, it's kind of just a bastardization of one of those two, or a Frankenstein version of one of them, if that makes sense. Yeah, reading the road-up, that's where you want to go, my friend. That's where you want to go. I am in the process of doing a theory course I'm going to film and throw out there for you guys because I really want to help a lot of people like that because it's super fun and I love talking about it, which is hilarious because I used to not be a theory guy. But that's the best way to start, my friend. Once you know that, then you start learning intervals, which is just the numeric value of a note. Like if I take my scale, just real quick, like that, and then I call each note by its number. That's the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one, the seventh one, and the octave, which is an eighth, hence octave, octagon, octamom. It's a solid joke. So I go up here like this. I played all those notes. This is the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth or octave. Now, once you have those, you're referring to them in the major scale context. You can just go, here's my first. Where's my third? Now, where's my second? Where's my fourth? And my sixth? And my 5? Back to my 1. Where's my octave? Where's my 7th? Where's my 6? 4, 3, 2, 5. And you start to jump around to their numerical values, if that makes sense. Doing that with the major and the minor will make you a badass. And it's the same concept. Here's the minor scale, right? That's the minor scale, but it's still the same concept. First note, second note, third note, fourth note, fifth note, sixth note, seventh note, octave. I can go 1, 3, 5, 6, 4, 2, 3, 7, 8, 1, 8, 1, 8, 1, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Because it's an octave, so sometimes the 8 can be called the 1 if you're just repeating. It gets super neat, dude. Like, do me a favor. Somebody write the numbers 1 to 7. Please write them in a random order in the chat right now. Do like 7 digits in a random order and watch what we can do from this. I appreciate that, Ethan. Thank you, man. What a kind thing to say. I actually got a really nice email from one of you guys today saying that they like the way that I do that. It'd be really awesome. Would you say you can improvise playing any note in the scale and you'd be still fine? Yes. There are exceptions to every rule. There are, like, you're going to find that this note is technically correct but doesn't sound super awesome, or it might not be the sound or achievement that you're going for. That's going to happen. But arguably, you could say, yes, every note in the scale would work. What was the video? You explained it with the color blocks. What was it, modes? Yeah, it was modes, and I'm actually not happy with that video anymore, James, because I'm constantly trying to evolve the way that I explain things and talking to colleagues and people I respect a lot and stuff. Like Rick Beato, I have not had the chance to speak to, but man, that guy's awesome. And Adam Neely is awesome. And they're so intelligent. I really hope I can have a combo with them one day. But they inspire me to constantly evolve the way that I explain. So I'm going to do a different one. Alright, so Harrow's doing that number system. So let's say I take the minor scale here. And the chord's being played. I would go 7, 7, 4, 2, 5, 1, 5, 3, 1, 6, 4, 5, 2, 5, 4, 1, 6, 1, 5, 3, 3, 1. That was... I think that works. Now watch this, dude. And I don't have any of my my interface set up, so you're hearing it right from my laptop's microphone, so I apologize if it's not super, like, obvious. But let's say I do a quick little loop here, and I do this. And then it starts looping for me. And then I take your idea. 7. Okay, so here we go. 7, 4, 2, 5, 1. 5, 3, 1, 6, 4. 5, 2, 5, 4, 1, 6, 1. 5, 3, 1. See how it basically works? I agree that I don't like the 2. That's the statement I would make. The 2 doesn't sound super rad in that, but that doesn't mean we can't put its octave in place. So we could put like a 9 in there for sure. So that could be kind of fun. But you're going to find stuff. Like that 2 is technically in key, but it doesn't sound super great against the chord that I'm playing. So that means that I wouldn't audibly use it. Technically, it's correct. Technically. But I didn't like the sound of it. There might be a musician or a player that does like the sound of it. Not a fan. I had a whole week of tests for school, so this is a nice relax. Thanks, man. I'm glad. I like to be chill. Also, this kind of gives you guys a vibe at how I actually teach when we're one-on-one. I know you've seen the videos in the day in the life and stuff, but yeah, this is kind of cool. I'm supposed to teach Judah in a little bit to give him a one-up, and I might just ask him if it's cool if we just film the lesson about it. I am still at work, John. Good to see you, brother. All right, dude, have fun on the test. Just try and have fun. It's always good to see you, Ethan. Try a leaps chord? Which chord is the a leap chord? Whoops. Oh, thanks for the sub, brother. Yeah, I love this shirt, John. If that makes sense, buddy. Big fan of Phrygian and Lydian. Okay, so that's kind of cool, Harold. So let me help you out here. Whenever I teach the scale kind of concepts like this, I only do them in one octave. That's why you see me playing like... And I'm done. I don't do the whole... Because that's a lot of notes or repetitive stuff to take into account when you're trying to learn a new concept. So let me explain what Phrygian is, dude. Because it's super sick when you look at it like this, right? How do guitar builders get different tones out of their different guitars? A lot of things come into play, dude. Wood of the body, wood of the neck, and then pickups. And then whether or not the neck is what we call a like straight through piece or neck through body, or if it's a bolt-on, like this is 2 pieces. This is a straight through piece, so that would give a different tone than if it was a bolt-on neck. Okay, so what a Phrygian mode is, let's do it here visually as an example, like right here. We get into what's called modes. Now, all modes is the exact same scale, just played starting on a different note instead of starting on the root note. But the cool way to look at Phrygian is it's from the minor scale. So let's say I go back to that minor one we did. Let's say I have those notes. However I want to play them, doesn't matter. Whatever. But I flat the second note, meaning I bring it a fret down, down. Down is in like this way or lower. So if it's on 7 right now, it's going to be 6. Every other finger stays where it was, but I'm just going to have what's called a flat 2. We call this a minor with a flat 2. 1, flat 2, and then the rest stays the same. That makes something Phrygian. Like so. Does that help, buddy? That's how you do it. Now, Lydian is the opposite, not an opposite, but it's the next one in the order if you were to look at it that way. And it's based from a major scale, but it has what's called a sharp 4. So in this case, I'm going to do the opposite, where I'm going to come higher. In this case, my 4th note should be on 3, but if I want to sharp the 4, I'm going to put it on fret 4. There's the sharp. Everything else stays the same. Sharp 4. Sharp 4. That's what we get, like something like that anyway. Oh, sorry. If that helps, my friend. So it's a sharp 4. So that's why, like, when I teach modes, the main thing I like to do is make sure that you have your major and your minor scale locked in on point. Because once you have those locked in on point, it's just Frankensteining something you already know how to do on a multitude of levels. And that makes it way easier than trying to remember, like, Phrygian is like this weird thing or something like that. It's just easier. I'm heading to see Nathaniel Radlev at the Night Suites tomorrow. I really dig them. Do you have an opinion? I haven't seen a reaction. I don't have an opinion on them yet, brother. I'm sure they're amazing, though. Yeah, so what a lot of people, Harold, what a lot of people don't get is, like, if you take a major scale, and most teachers will do it in C major, because if you look at all the letters, there's no sharps or flats, it's just literally C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and if you take all of those letters and kind of write them out in that context, you would get C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and I kind of think of that left to right or linear, and that gives you the scale. Totally accurate, totally the scale. But each one of those letters that is played can have a chord from it and be represented as a chord. That's what we call, like, diatonic harmony or the law of harmony. Now, the order's always the same. If you look at it in the context of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then my octave again. My 1 chord is always major, my 2 and my 3 are always minor, my 4 and 5 are always major, 6 is minor, 7th is what we call diminished, and then I have my octave again, or my 1. And if you memorize that as a thing, like I did with the color blocks, you'd get major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished, back to my 1 chord again. So you can do these as, like, you go C major, minor, minor, then there's major again. This one is another major again. In this case, I'm doing a dominant. We can talk about that another time. There's another minor, minor 7 flat 5, or diminished, and then my 1 chord again. And this is super cool because then each one is exposed as a chord, which then follows its quality. Remember, major, minor, diminished, the term for that is called quality. The qualities follow, and then you can expose arpeggios if you want. So you can take like a C major and be like, if you want, or a D minor, E minor, which is my 3 chord. My 4 chord typically is major still. 5 chord is typically a dominant chord, but we'll call it major for now. Then I have my minor chord, then my minor 7 flat 5, and then back to my 1 chord again. Whoops. And each one of those chords can be matched up with a mode. And then when you're doing that, you're kind of working both wheelhouses at the same time, and you can get really complicated with it. You can get really melodic with it, and it becomes just this whole thing is like opened up to you in a way of really fundamental understanding. And then God forbid you add another musician into the mix. You're able to talk to another musician, like another drummer or whatever. You can get a pulse going. You can keyboard player, violin player, bass, another guitarist, anybody. You can be like, well, I'd like you to play this chord and I'll do this kind of melody over top, which just makes it super dope, dude, in like 800 different ways. 800 different ways. It's so cool. So cool. Hey, Barton. I hope that made sense. I kind of talked a lot there, but I hope that helps, if that's something like that. See you, John. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, guys, I love talking about this stuff and try my best to demo it for you. One of my dreams as a content creator is that I'll get a better DI signal into the computer and stuff, so you'll hear everything raw, my voice really clean, and the guitar playing really clean. It's what I'm working on right now, but I gotta tell you, it's a lot of gear. James, I know you ask me a few theory questions sometimes online. Is there anything you want to ask me right now, brother? Yeah, digital input, direct input, things like that. I feel you, Hera. I was there too, man. I feel you. I feel you big time. Start slow, develop it over time. Ask me any questions anytime, brother. I would love to help you. I would love to. Anything you need. I like dirty guitar too. The slang for that is grit. Have I ever tried to play slide guitar? Yes, I have. It's different. It's different. Mad respect to the people that are super wicked at it. For shiz, my friend. For shiz. The amp I'm running today is a Line 6 Spider, the 75 watt version. The 75 watt version. Spider 4, yeah, 75. They're my favorite amps for teaching with. See you, Ryan. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Autumn, thanks for the sub. Yeah, isn't that right, dude? I fell in love with the 4 series, so I just kept grabbing them. They were readily available at the time, not so much anymore. The 5 has definitely taken over for sure. That's cool. Oh. Something like that. What other types of guitars have you played? Yeah, I've got steel and classical guitars behind me. I have played a little ukulele, but it is not a forte of mine at all. I love flamenco and I love banjo, but I can't do it to save my life. I love banjo. Yeah, he's got a lot of cool stuff to read about him, huh? That's one of my favorite Dimebag style licks right now. Damn it. Yeah, it's cool sounding, huh? Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, guys, I got about 5 minutes left till I'm going to hang with Judas. If anybody has any questions, hit me up. Hit me up. Do I know who influenced him most? I want to say it was Ace Frehley. I know his dad owned a record studio. He said his dad was cool, but he was super into Kiss and Eddie Van Halen and all that stuff. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know, Arrow. Hey, Bianca, long time no see. That's kind of cool. Yeah, probably caught him off guard. Also, nobody really cares about me. Let's be real. Damn it. Something like that. I like to do pedal licks too. Hey Martha, good to see you. Go. Yeah, harmonic minor is really, really cool too. So that's when you take a minor scale and we sharp the seventh note. We call it a raised seventh or a major seventh. It's so good. And then you can sequence it like. It does sound Middle Eastern. You can do fun things. I used to noodle with this in school. That's what it is. Yeah, it's super fun to play that one. Super fun. Pretty sure that's a Metallica though. Forget it. You can also do, Judah showed me this song called Welcome Home. like that. Something like that. Anyways. Good to see you all. I gotta jump and hang with Judah, so thanks for coming in. That was fun. Surprise lives are fun. I will see you guys on Monday, if not before.